Hello and welcome. It's Bio here from quietexperts.com. In today's audio answers session, I'm going to answer the question, how do I get seen and get traffic if I don't like self-promotion? And if you're an introvert entrepreneur online, you know that this is a valid question. It's one that I get quite often. And to answer that question, I'm going to dig into one of the main components, one of the 3 steps of the Quiet Experts method. Now, the Quiet Experts method is a method for introvert entrepreneurs online, for anyone who is an introvert and is an expert at providing a solution to a major business or life problem that their ideal client has. In the Quiet Experts method, there is a module that's known as the presence module. And within this module, we look at traffic. And so today's source content is coming directly from the traffic element, POF as I like to call it, of the 3-step Quiet Experts method. Now, if you want to know more about the Quiet Experts method, I invite you to explore our site. But for now, let's just focus on 3 easy ways that you can get seen and get traffic when you're an introvert entrepreneur online and you absolutely hate the idea of self-promotion. I'll see you on the inside. 3 easy ways to get seen and get traffic when you're an introvert entrepreneur online and you hate self-promotion. Ask nearly any introvert entrepreneur who solves a major business or life problem and uses online components as part of their marketing or selling operation. Ask them what their biggest struggle is. The chances are they'll say more traffic, meaning more prospects and more leads get into their content and to their offers. And this is probably true for you as well. And it makes sense when you think about it. You need traffic to build an email subscriber list. You need traffic to convert your lead magnets into leads. And you also need traffic to convert your leads into conversations that lead to enrollment and sales. You need businesses and people who are motivated to solve the major business or the major life problem they're facing to see your expert signature solution offer so that you can have more impact. Ultimately, you can have more income and also more independence as you change lives. And so the big question is, where do you get all that traffic? And that is the focus of today's Quiet Experts Method audio answers session.
Here's your coach and mentor, Bio.
Hello and welcome. It's Bio here. And in today's Quiet Experts audio answers session, I'm going to give you 3 easy ways to get seen and to get traffic when you're an introvert entrepreneur, a quiet expert online, and you hate self-promotion. To get traffic, there are several routes that you could take. You could buy ads, but that can turn out to be a real disaster for you as an introvert entrepreneur online, particularly if you don't know what you're doing. How do I know this? Well, I know this because I've been burned in the past, simply because I had little experience when the internet was becoming a big thing, little experience when social media was becoming a big thing, and I jumped in with both feet. And I got smacked by Google, I lost money on advertising platforms, and basically I bombed. But you learn from those experiences, don't you? You could also focus your time and energy on search engine optimization or SEO. But the truth is, unless you've got years to build your expert business online, and who does have years to do that, then I strongly recommend to you that SEO shouldn't be your top choice, no matter what anyone tells you, and in particular when you're an introvert entrepreneur online, because you'll get this false sense of security because you're not having to face anyone or there's nothing challenging you. So it can lull you into this comfort zone where you feel that everything is all right when it isn't. Having said that, here are some other options for faster traffic that works very well in my business and as well works very well for my introvert entrepreneur clients online. And by this, I mean clients that don't want to come across as pushy, clients that don't want to have to be overly self-promotional or aggressive in their marketing. But at the same time, they understand that promotion, advertising, and marketing are essential for you to fulfill your mission of changing lives as a coach, a consultant, maybe a healer, author, speaker, or other type of transformation expert. So let's get into them. The first thing you can do is be a guest. Everyone needs content. It's the one thing that remains consistent among all content creators, among all experts, whether it's introvert entrepreneurs who are experts or even extroverts. And there's never enough content. And that's where you can help, while at the same time eliminating any need for aggressive self-promotion, which of course turns you off as an introvert entrepreneur online. By guest posting, for instance, on other marketers' blogs and other self-growth and personal development marketers' blogs and experts' blogs, you'll effectively be able to ethically, and note that I said ethically, borrow some of their traffic. But a word of caution, you can't simply regurgitate old content and send it out in a dozen different directions though. To get the best results, you'll want to do 4 very specific things, okay? 4 very specific things. Number 1 is create custom content designed with your host's unique audience in mind. Number 2, provide stellar value with actionable ideas and strategies not found everywhere else or not commonly known. Step number 3, you'll have to inject your personality so that those new to your world will instantly connect with you. And this is one of the keys of creating instant credibility that's part of the 3-step Quiet Experts method that I teach to introvert entrepreneurs online. And 4th and finally, what you're going to do when you're a guest to make sure that you get the best results is offer one main compelling reason. And I said one main compelling reason to click through to your website, your Facebook page, or your other source of expert content for more information. So those are 4 things you've got to do. Now, the second thing you can do is what I call partner up. If you're an introvert entrepreneur online, a quiet expert that solves a major business or life problem for ideal clients, it's understandable that if you're just starting out, that you may not have a list yet. Now, if you don't have a list yet, that's not a problem. And here's why. The quickest and most introvert-friendly way for you to borrow someone else's list to kickstart your own, and remember, ethically borrow someone else's list, so no shenanigans going on here, is to schedule a free event with a partner. Now, it's important that the partner is someone whose solution or offering complements yours, of course. Now, here's how it works in a nutshell, and there are just 3 steps. First of all, you, as the quiet expert with the small or non-existent list, you create a compelling, free, problem-solving and implementation-focused training product or program that leads to a low-cost, no-brainer product. That is the first step. Second, you install an affiliate tracking system, a partner tracking system. And then third, you offer your best partners, also sometimes referred to as affiliates, you offer them a higher percentage of profits in exchange for co-hosting your event. For example, it could be a webinar, it could be a teleseminar, and for bringing their quality traffic along for the ride. Now, this is a practical, great, ethical, and also easy to implement model for quiet experts, irrespective of the nature of the major business or life problem that you solve for your dream clients and in your industry. And it doesn't matter whether you're a coach, consultant, healer, speaker, it doesn't matter. This works very, very well. And it's a proverbial win-win-win for all involved, because you gain the traffic, number 1, your partner gets a bigger payday, and you have an impact and change lives in the process. So just make sure you've got a good funnel in place so that your new list members can benefit from all that you have to offer. And a good funnel also ensures that your partners, and that is your affiliates, feel more encouraged and motivated to send their list to your problem-solving, implementation-focused offer. And I do emphasize those words, problem-solving and implementation-focused offer, because you just don't want to provide more information on top of the information that people already have. A third and final option for faster traffic that works well when you're a quiet expert and introvert entrepreneur online is to get interviewed. Now, would you really like to showcase your expert status and bring traffic back to your expert site? I'm sure you would. The easiest way is to get onto the interview circuit, and it's not as hard as you probably think it is if you haven't done it before. Just like authors with new books and actors with new movies, as a quiet expert introvert entrepreneur online, marketing your valuable solution or service can be as simple as getting onto this interview circuit. Now, you can get in front of, the benefit of this approach is that you can get in front of highly qualified new audiences simply by answering questions about what you already know. Of course, you're probably not going to appear on the Today Show, although that's not impossible, or on Oprah. However, there are still plenty of opportunities out there for experts in every niche imaginable. So how do I make this work, Bio? Might be the question going through your mind right now. Well, I'm going to tell you. What you need to do is look for interview and speaking opportunities on podcasts, on other related and relevant blogs, on YouTube, at local events. I was interviewed not too long ago by a radio station in Atlanta, USA, and it allowed us to reach those who needed the solution that we offer to introvert entrepreneurs online in ways that would have been hard to do otherwise. Within a few weeks after being interviewed, I received, I believe it's about 21 invitations, if I remember correctly, 21 invitations to be featured on other interviews for experts that have a message to share with a very defined audience. Mine being introvert entrepreneurs who are highly motivated to have more impact, highly motivated to have more income and more independence as they change more lives by sharing their gifts and expert knowledge. So, what you got to do is start to use this particular method, get onto the interview circuit, is you got to start by reaching out to your colleagues in your network and reaching out to podcast and blog hosts that you most admire. Get the word out with your friends and to your list, if you have one, that you're looking for opportunities. And even if you don't yet have a list of your own, it's easy and fun to some people, not hermits like me though, to kickstart your audience growth by simply making yourself available to these and other types of opportunities. The best thing about all these strategies in the Quiet Experts method is that they're introvert friendly, they allow you to play to your strengths, and also, best of all, allow you to operate with full integrity. Think about what I've just shared with you for a moment. Each guest post, each podcast interview, each webinar or teleseminar is another great chance for you to get in front of a whole new market, generate traffic and sign-ups from your efforts without anxiety, without fear or frustration that often accompanies self-promotion and marketing online when you're an introvert entrepreneur online and an expert in what you do at changing lives. So, from one introvert expert to another, I encourage you to take advantage of these three methods that I've just shared with you in today's session of audio answers. Now, this content is taken from the presence step of the 3-step Quiet Experts method for introvert entrepreneurs online. To find out how you can use this and other introvert-friendly, introvert-focused strategies in your expert business, why don't you schedule a quick 10-minute discovery call over at quietexperts.com. At the least, you'll leave the session with clarity on how to move forward in the key areas of your business, your expert business, where you're currently feeling stuck, maybe frustrated or even overwhelmed, or all three. So schedule your discovery call now. The only thing I ask is that you turn up and you don't flake out, as I call it, on yourself, okay? Just think about the people that need your help that will miss out when you don't show up in their life. Until next time, or until we meet on your discovery call, it's Bio here, signing off.